Islam provides a robust ethical framework for an employee's conduct, derived from the Quran, the Sunnah, traditions of the Prophet Muhammad, and the broader Islamic concept of justice and contracts. Here is how Islam describes an ideal employee, interpreted for the modern world. 1. The employee as a trustworthy, ameen, and honest person. Islamic principle: the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, who was known as Al-Amin, the trustworthy, even before his prophethood, emphasized honesty in all dealings. He said, "The truthful, trustworthy merchant will be with the prophets, the truthful ones, and the martyrs." Sunan al-Tirmidhi. While this mentions a merchant, it applies to all professions. Modern interpretation: data and property. An employee must not steal, whether it's physical office supplies, intellectual property, or data. This includes unauthorized use of software, sharing confidential company information, or petty theft. Time theft: being punctual and not wasting paid hours on personal activities. Excessive social media, long personal calls, is a form of dishonesty. Your time at work is a trust, amana, given to you by your employer. Transparency: being honest about your work progress, admitting mistakes instead of covering them up, and not misrepresenting your skills or accomplishments. 2. The employee as diligent and competent, itqan. Islamic principle: the concept of itqan means proficiency, precision, and doing things with excellence. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "Indeed, Allah has prescribed excellence in all things." Sahih Muslim. This is a command to do your job well, not just adequately. Modern interpretation: quality of work. An Islamic work ethic demands that you produce high-quality work, pay attention to detail, and avoid being sloppy or negligent. Continuous improvement: this encourages seeking out training, learning new skills, and staying updated in your field. Being complacent and refusing to adapt goes against the spirit of itqan. Productivity: striving to be productive and efficient with your time is a form of fulfilling your contract and giving your employer the due right. 3. The employee as fulfiller of contracts and agreements, author Bill, you could. Islamic principle: the Quran repeatedly commands fulfilling contracts and covenants. O you who have believed, fulfill all contracts. Quran 5:1. Your employment contract is a solemn covenant, a card. Modern interpretation: job description: you are obligated to perform the duties outlined in your job description to the best of your ability. Notice periods: respecting the terms of your contract, including notice periods before leaving a job, is a religious duty. Leaving abruptly without a valid reason violates this principle. Non-compete clauses: if you have legally and ethically agreed to a non-compete clause, you are expected to honor it. 4. The employee as just and fair, adl. Islamic principle: justice is a central pillar of Islam. This applies even to those in a subordinate position. Modern interpretation: fair treatment of colleagues, not engaging in gossip, backbiting, ghibah, or office politics. Giving credit where it's due and not taking credit for others' work. If in a supervisory role, even as a team lead or manager, which is a type of employee, you must treat your subordinates with justice, not overburdening them, and advocating for their rights. 5. The employee as loyal and not deceptive. Islamic principle: while ultimate loyalty is to God, the employee-employer relationship is one of mutual rights and responsibilities. Betrayal is severely condemned. Modern interpretation: conflict of interest, avoiding situations where your personal interests conflict with your employer's interests. This could mean not working for a direct competitor simultaneously or using your position to benefit a friend's company at the expense of your own. 6. The employee with good character, akhlaq. Islamic principle, the Prophet, PBUH, was sent to perfect the moral character. This extends to the workplace. Modern interpretation. Respectful communication, being respectful to superiors, peers, and subordinates, even in disagreement. Cooperation and teamwork, helping colleagues and not being obstructive. The Quran says, "And cooperate in righteousness and piety, but do not cooperate in sin and aggression." Quran 5:2. Positive attitude, bringing a positive and constructive attitude to the work environment, avoiding cynicism and negativity that harms morale. In the 21st century context, a Muslim employee is not defined by praying in the office, though they have the right to do so, but by their unshakable integrity, professional excellence, and ethical conduct. They see their job as a field for practicing their faith. By being the most honest, diligent, and trustworthy person on the team, they are not just a good employee, they are fulfilling a divine command and calling people to the beauty of Islamic ethics through their actions. This person is a living embodiment of the prophetic teaching. Allah loves that when one of you does a job, he does it perfectly. Sahih al-Bayhaqi.